Hey everyone, it's Danny, that one Aspie guy. Welcome to that one Aspie guy YouTube channel. I know I'm a little late this week. It was Tuesday. I said I would put it up every Monday, but I think I'm going to change that because I've been distracted lately, I guess I would say. And I need to it's basically get off that every Monday thing, and it'll still be weekly. So it won't be a consistent schedule anymore. It'll just be a random day every week. But it'll still be every week. And I just gotta say thanks for the support. Um, all my videos are doing pretty well. Thanks for the viewership. I highly appreciate it. Um, I I love how this is actually touching everyone, and I just deeply appreciate it. And thanks for not disliking the video, by the way, because no one likes to see a thumbs down. I just gotta say, I'm not doing this for fame or anything of that sort. I'm doing this to give awareness because I'm tired of autistic people getting a bad rep. You know what I mean? And those that know me know I'm a very, very passionate person, and I fixate on my interests a little too much. Like, if I'm interested in a certain thing, I get fixated on it. I get so passionate that when someone disagrees with me, we get into a heated argument. And instead of getting my point across, sometimes I come off as too strong, and they get offended and think I'm being an asshole to them, which I'm not trying to be, but it just comes off that way. But the subject I'm talking about today would be tantrums. I know you're probably thinking, what the heck, right? But tantrums are they're a big deal because I know people think that only children could do that, but yes, I'm a grown man. I'm 32 years old, but because of my autism and my anxiety and the stress level goes up, I get tense and I start throwing a fit and I get kind of grumpy when I'm getting overwhelmed by things. And I get depressed a lot too, which also sucks. But yeah, I get depressed an awful lot about things, and the stress level intensifies, and it gets to the point where I'm like really, 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 really like I get really upset, and I start to like go, oh, get away from me, or stop it, stop it. I'm right, you're wrong right now, and I get like really stressed out, and it's just a total like awful thing, but it happens. I'm trying to say that that's what happens with Aspies. When we get overwhelmed, we're kind of like adult babies, I guess you could say. Babies, since the only way they know how to communicate is by crying when they want something. Well, in my case, I know how to communicate, but I just get so overwhelmed with like everything throughout my body and my mind, and it all goes overboard and haywire, and I just start going, oh, and I start throwing a fit, and um, it's really immature. I know that, but it's just how I react sometimes when I get like overwhelmed and upset. I just can't handle it anymore, And um, so yeah, I throw massive tantrums sometimes, but not all the time. Just occasionally I do, and it it kind of gets a little bit to be too much sometimes, but other times it's perfectly fine. But I it's really hard for me to talk about because not a lot of people give me a chance because of that, and, and I'm afraid to let people in because I have my days where I get so depressed. I'm like, why me? Why me? It gets to be really tough, and it's annoying, but nothing I can do about it. I am who I am, and doing these videos to express who I am. Um, anyways, like today, for instance, right? Like I just got so frustrated because I have all this like homework due, all these assignments due, but I also like if things that just aren't going right. They're not organized. Things going on. And also, politically, I'm having a hard time. I feel like everything right now, like my favorite politician just lost, and my sports teams aren't very good. My just there's a lot of things, a little small things, but they all add up into a big thing. Like nothing's going right now. I just need something to help me wake up in the morning, something to help me get out of bed and stuff like that. I just don't have that right now. This helps a little bit. It's kind of like my therapy. But other times it's really tough to deal with, and I don't know how to combat that sometimes, but I do anyway. I still manage to get up every day. I still manage to go about my routines and all that, but it's just really tough, psychologically. Like Asperger's is really hard to deal with sometimes. I'm not as bad as like a starving child in Africa, or I'm not like malnourished. I'm not living on the street, any of that stuff. But my life isn't where I thought it would be. When I was in high school, I didn't think I didn't even know. I knew I had Asperger's, but I didn't know that it was such a. It wasn't a big deal. It didn't affect me until after I graduated. I became an adult and went into the workforce and all that stuff, and I started noticing simple little things, and like it just got overwhelmed. And lately, I've been having really bad psychological problems and all that stuff, and it's been hard. But um, I deal with it. I don't take medication. I don't need that stuff, but I get down sometimes. But then there are have my days where I'm just pepped up and upbeat and happy. It's weird. I have those half and half days. But yeah, it's just it's tough to deal with, man. I don't know what to say about it. It's like it's really tough, and I can't express it anymore to you. But when things aren't going well, I know everyone goes through that, but it seems more magnified with me because it feels like every day's a struggle and adventure. But I get through it. It's just I don't know how else to describe it. It's just really hard sometimes. And I don't know. My family's great though. They cheer me up, but they're just things I feel like I'll sacrifice in life, like never having children, probably never getting married, probably never having a big house. Not that I want one. Houses are hard to maintain, so I'd rather have like an apartment or a townhouse or something. But it's really tough. And so not only not having kids, not having a wife, not having a big house, probably I don't know. It's all the things that adults have, like regular adults, RFPs have. They're like pay their own bills and all that stuff. I don't have that stuff right now. I'm just who I am. And I feel like more and more as every day goes by, not that many people accept me. I could probably think of like 10 people altogether that actually accept me in my life. It's like this sounds too great, huh? But I don't know. I live with it. I don't mean to depress everybody. This is the kind of day I'm having. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's just rough. You can tell that it's hard for me to live each day, but I'm still doing it. Still happy, still trucking. But I think to myself sometimes that I just wish it could be different. I wish I could have, been more. I wish I was able to be more social. It's really hard for me. You guys don't get it. Like, it's debilitating. Like, I can't go up to people and just say hi to them randomly. Like, they either have to come to me or I have to build up the courage. I can't just do it naturally. So it's hard to make friends that way. But the friends I do have, I do hold on to dearly. I love them, support them, all that stuff. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. But anyways, that's all for this week. That's all I can muster right now. But you'll get it next week. I don't know what day, but you'll get another video next week. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I didn't depress you too much, and I look forward to the comments and suggestions for next week. And thanks for listening. Bye.